So, and I want to extrude that up, so I'm going to change the view a bit. I'm going to click on the push pull tool and I'm going to grab that. Oops. I'm going to attempt to undo that and I want that to be 0.9. So I want that to be quite thick, but that's the space where the wire is actually going to wrap around. It's worth remembering as a 3D object that this space here is fine at the moment. The 3D printer won't mind that at all. When I put the next section on the top, however, that's going to make a real difference, because the overhang is going to have to be supported in some way. So this space, when it's made as a 3D model, is going to be filled with a packing material that you're going to have to scrape out. Okay? So that's an issue to remember when you're ever making a shape like this, that the modeler can't make things in mid-air. It's got to have, because when it tries to model, the line will get to here and the stuff will just fall down. So you're going to have a packing material in here that you're going to have to take out. What I want to do is I want to put a hole through the middle of here, and that hole is where I'm going to have a central hole through the middle so that I can slot the tail through. I'm going to actually slot the 3.5mm connector through there, and then that allow me to wrap it around. And I want to put that hole in the middle. So to help me with that, I'm going to draw a line from there, a line from there, and that allows me to put the hole right in the middle. I need to decide now how big I want my hole to be. Well, I think I need one which is 5mm. Obviously your headphone, you'll have to look at the end of your headphone. So if a standard one, 5mm would be enough. If you think 6, whatever it is, you halve that to get you the radius. So if I think 6mm, that would be 0.3. That's going to give me a 0.3mm radius hole, which is a 0.6 from side to side hole, because radius is set to half the size. Take the rubber and remove the lines I don't want, and now I need to take that through to the other side. Well, I'm actually, apart from the fact that I think my mouse button is having a bit of a funny half hour. If I zoom out of there, I want to drag that through all the way out the other side. Well, I don't quite want to go all the way out the other side. Okay, what I want it to do is stop when it gets to the other side. So one way of doing that is knowing how big the distance is. So I've set this to 1.2, which is 2.4, so that should be 2.6 centimeters. Okay? Because I know the numbers, I know how big I've set everything, that comes exactly to the other edge. And that's because the whole thing is 5. So 1.2 to there, another 1.2 to there is 2.4. 2.4 away from 5 gives me the 2.6 in the middle. So whenever you're making these things, you do need to know the sizes of them. Okay? That's one of the unfortunate things, the computer will not just guess for you. So now I'm ready to do the last bit, which is the top section up here. I'll put a little notch in it for the headphones.